In 1983, over the span of just 3 months, a Devon farmer found around 100 of his sheep brutally mauled. What followed would become one of Britain's most famous unexplained animal mysteries, but what was stalking the vast open moorlands of Exmoor. The sightings first began in the 1970s. However, it wasn't until 1983 when farmer Eric Lee reported that around 50 of his sheep had had their throats ripped apart. These injuries suggested that the sheep had been killed by something far larger than a normal moorland predator. Due to this, it is reported that the Royal Marines were called in to investigate the creature. By the time this came to action, Eric had lost another 50 of his sheep. Numerous sightings have been reported for years following this, with the latest sighting being in 2017. In March 2009, Paul Barham claimed to have seen a black panther-like creature whilst driving with his mother 2 to 3 miles from the North Devon roundabout at around 12 p.m. He is quoted to have said, "My mother, who was in the front passenger seat, suddenly said, 'There's a black panther,' while pointing to the right. He followed the direction and saw the creature around 30 to 40 meters from the road, and stated that it was far too large to have been an ordinary domesticated cat." Interestingly, Paul had originally been doubtful of the reported sightings, but now feels privileged to have seen it. Another sighting was reported on Tuesday the 12th of October in 2010 by Kay Whitrow. She stated that she had been driving in the moors from Dulverton to Lynmouth during the late morning and saw a black panther run across the road and jump onto a hedge. On Monday the 16th of July 2012, Linda Napier Burrows claimed that she had seen a similar creature when she had driven past the Swimbridge junction at around 3:15 p.m. Another reported sighting was in April 2017, when a local walker in Crowcombe Park, Somerset, claimed to have seen a large black animal. She took a photo of the creature, which can be seen on the Devon Live newspaper, and is convinced the creature in the photograph was a big cat. I spoke with my parents to see what they remembered about the sightings. Interestingly, my mother remembered that a black panther-like creature was spotted, with my father adding that he remembered it was allegedly spotted around Marham, around 270 miles from Exmoor. Police were called to Croyde Beach in January 2009 after a member of the public reported that a rotting corpse had washed onto the beach. They said it was the size of a calf with canine teeth. PC Chris Tucker had said that it was a good 5 feet with black fur. Some reports have mentioned that this corpse was potentially a sea lion, however, there is no official report confirming this. In 2006, the British Big Cat Society reported that a skull found by a local farmer was from a puma. Despite this, the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs have stated that they do not believe there is any evidence of wild big cats in England. Many believe the beast of Exmoor came to be after the passing of new legislation in 1976 that made it illegal for untamed animals to be kept as pets. Before this, many wealthy Brits had kept wild animals like big cats as a sign of their status. But when the law introduced the Dangerous Animals Act, it is believed that many owners panicked and released these animals into rural, uninhabited areas like the Exmoor moorlands. However, due to the sightings beginning in the 1970s and still being spotted today, it is highly unlikely to be the same creature being spotted, as the average lifespan of big cats is 12 to 15 years. This has started speculation that the big cats must have bred, resulting in the continued sightings throughout the years. Another theory circling is that the sightings are actually of supernatural origin, as no one has ever captured nor seen the corpse of a big cat. However, it should be noted that the open moorland area is around 40,000 to 45,000 acres and contains numerous waterlogged bogs, making extensive searches difficult. The people of Devon have embraced the creature's legacy, with Exmoor Ales creating their own best-selling beer, appropriately named Exmoor Beast Strong Ale. This is a 6.6% dark porter that was originally brewed in 1992. There is also an annual 100-mile cycling challenge named after the beast. This is listed as very tough and takes you to the highest point of Exmoor. Whether the beast is a wild cat or a supernatural being, its legacy remains one of Britain's most well-known cases. If you'd like to investigate another unexplained case with me, I'll see you in the next file.